Hello, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining us once again here on Talkin' Fight, another episode of Knuckle Up featuring Mike Orr at 4. After a great weekend of boxing, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. Lots to talk about, but we're here actually to talk about a young fighter, and then maybe we might touch on some of the other things.
We're touching on it for sure, man.
All
Come
right.
on, and we're gonna definitely touch on it. So let's talk about this kid quick. Christian Tapia, watch out for this kid, man. He just came off of a great victory. He fought this kid, Iron Alvarez, TKO in the 10th round at 143 Showboat Hotel, Atlantic City. He now improves his record to 13-0 with 12 KOs, and this now undefeated Puerto Rican sensation Christian Tapia took on veteran power puncher Mason Maynard for the vacant WBA and NABA super feather title the fight before that in July and captured that. So this kid, we gotta watch out for him, man. We're gonna see lots of him in the future, man. This past Saturday night, though, Hard Hitting Promotions, that's who he signed to. Started off its 12 fight series at the Showboat Hotel with a bang. Christian Tapia captured the NABA super feather title with a second round instruction of Mason Maynard. This fight was amazing, guys. I want you to go back and watch this one. It's great. This is where he captures his belts. Then he comes out with a great performance, goes the distance on the 4th, on Saturday, against Iron Alvarez, and takes it all the way to the 10th round, and then stops him. Great fight, man. You want to watch this kid. He is now ranked in the world, 40 out of 1,334 in the super featherweight division. This kid's only 27 years old, man. He's got lots of potential, man. He's ranked number 1 in Puerto Rico, and you know what? 13-0 with 12 KOs. What more can you want? What more can you want from this young, hungry, undefeated pro who seems to be just kicking butt? And he hasn't been the distance. This kid hasn't been the distance since his fight back in 2018, August 11th, against Olmeda. And that fight went 4 rounds. That's what it was. It was scheduled for 4 rounds. It went to 4 rounds, unanimous decision. He won. But then the kid has not gone the distance since then and has stopped every opponent that's been put in his way. And last Saturday night's performance was a good one. You know, it almost went the distance, but then he took him out right at the end of the match, man. This kid, he's got the power in his hands to stop these kids. We're gonna see lots of him, man. He's the Puerto Rican sensation. That's Christian Tapia. Watch out for this kid, man. Big things on the rise. We'll see lots of him in the future. I'm sure of it. So, that being said, we've now talked about him. Guys, I want you to go and check him out. I want you to check back those last 2 fights. Watch this kid, man. Watch how he puts together his punches, man. He really is a talented fighter. We will see lots of this Puerto Rican in the future for sure. Now, this weekend's boxing. Yes. Graham, let's talk about it. What do you want to say?
I'll start off with the women. Jessica McCaskill gave quite a lesson to our young
our Canadian counterpart.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, she had a tough chin, but couldn't stand toe to toe against McCaskill. McCaskill is one tough cookie.
Oh yeah,
great fight. So I just wanted to mention that right off the top. Second thing I wanted to mention a little down the road, but we were looking forward to seeing Jake Paul get beaten by Tommy Fury, but that's not going to happen now apparently. So anyway, so bookending the weekend, I thought I'd mention those 2 things. But I had a great time watching the fights this weekend.
Oh, great, brilliant fights. Last night's fights too, man. Last night's fights were really good, man. You know, we did our watching live, and you know, it was very successful. Thank you to all the people that tuned in and you know, watched us watch this great fight go on with these 2 pit bulls of fighters, these short little guys who just got power, man. And you know what? It was a great fight last night. Cruz, Davis, you know, Davis walks away with the points. It went the distance. It was a brilliant fight, man. Guys, if you haven't seen it yet, go out, find the highlights, find the full fight, check it out, man. What a great fight. Co-main event, another good one as well, man. Fundora with Garcia, another brilliant fight there. Findora, this 6'5.5", 80-inch reach, 154 pounder. Like, wow. And he's getting better and better as we watch him, improve in his pro career. And what a great fight last night,
And
guys.
the other guy I wanted to mention too, someone who you've mentioned on the show often, Filip Hrgovic.
Oh,
Uh,
wow,
ni-
wow.
nice takedown of his opponent. I forget his name, but that was interesting too on a couple levels because that was a Croatian and a Serb going at it toe to toe, and although the commentators didn't make much about it, there
Right.
has to be some underlying hatred between those two guys. That those two countries don't like each other, and well, they might nowadays, but historically, there's been some bad blood, and so I just wondered if that had some underlying "I'll show you in the ring" type stuff. But
Right.
Hrgovic obviously showed us he's got some serious potential, and I like that fight as well.
He's got some heavy mitts, man. That kid. I'll tell you that. I've been very impressed with watching him over his career so far. I did find him a while ago, and this is what I mean. We were talking about, these new talents that are just coming into the heavyweight division, and this is one of them. This is
Yeah,
one of these guys that you're not gonna be able to ignore for very long. He is improving with every match that he gets in that ring. Every time he throws a punch, he is improving. His ring IQ is getting better, and it showed in that fight this weekend on how much he's improved just from his last fight to this fight. And we know that this kid has big, heavy hands, and he shows it, man. There's not too many people that are able to stand in front of this guy right now, and I'm super excited to see what the future holds in store for this guy. Honestly,
and speaking of that, I see that Eddie Hearn has said that Devin Haney would be more than happy to go down to Australia to beat George Kambosos. So
yes, yes, I've just heard that actually, and I was pretty impressed
yeah,
because hey, you know what? I give it Eddie Hearn. He's that guy. He is that guy. He's the one that says, "Hey, I will fly my fighters to fight you anywhere," and it'd be great to see that. It would be great to see it. He tried to do it with Bob Arum. Bob Arum was, batting heads, saying, "No, no, 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 no." Hey, Eddie Hearn the whole time is like, "I will take my champions to you. I'll bring the fight to your doorstep." This would be awesome. Hey, if Devin Haney wants to bring it, if get brought across a pond, and then you know, step on somebody else's doorstep and do it, and Eddie Hearn's all about that. Hey, that could happen, and we're all down for that, man. That would be an excellent, excellent choice, and that'd probably be close, in a couple of months. That would be great.
yeah, and if you remember, before their respective fights, Kambosos had said he could fill a 90,000 person stadium if that fight were to happen. So now he's kind of he's laid down the gauntlet, and I think Eddie Hearn will take that challenge up and say, "Okay, let's fly our boy down there." So congratulations to Devin Haney, by the way. I mean,
Yes.
how many times have we featured him on Talking Fight? So
Oh, yeah,
so
definitely.
yet another great example of a young up and comer who's now making headlines on his own
Yeah.
right. So.
Oh yeah, he's making huge headlines. And shout out to Amari Jones for his
Oh,
impressive victory this weekend. Uh, Great one, great one. Very impressive win. He's another young and up and comer. We had him on the show before his pro debut. He pro debuted. He's part of the Talk and Fight family. He's come on a couple times. We talk to him all the time. We're gonna get him in here and talk to him again after this impressive win on that same card, Devin Haney, because he is co-promoted by Devin Haney. So it's what a great performance, guys. If you haven't seen that one, it's awesome. Also, check out Mark Castro, the winner of our Knockout of the Week award. Check out that fight on the same card, guys. It's an excellent, excellent fight. Mark Castro is another guy that we profiled here before. And you know what? This kid just ceases to, he ceases to amaze. Honestly, every day. Sorry. He- he's amazing. This kid. He's got the power, man. He's got the power. In that overhand right is devastating, guys. Go check it out, man. It is our knockout of the week. It is great. I'm telling you, you'll love it. That power. Did you actually see that knockout, Graham?
uh,
Mark Castro.
no, that's the one I missed.
Oh,
I was telling you
oh,
guys that was the one I
we're
missed.
definitely we're definitely gonna have to. You're definitely gonna have to see that, man.
Yeah, I'll catch it on YouTube when we're
Yeah,
finished.
man.
But that's the one I did miss. Go figure.
Oh
Uh,
man, wow! Honestly, blistering overhand right, just wow, the power that this guy has in his hand, and he's young. These young guys, man, they're developing this power, And and they're already knocking people out now, man. Just wait till they they hit that nice ripe age of, what is it, old man strength that everybody talk about. Once they develop that, man, they're going to be knocking people left and right. They're already doing it now. So it's one of those things, man. This kid, he's surprising, man. He's getting better and better and better, and you know what? And he just keeps knocking these guys out, man. He's taking names and kicking ass, man. That's exactly what he's doing, and
So
we're going to see him.
I see we have a couple of names lined up for live interviews as well.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I was just about to get to that.
Sorry.
Wednesday, we have Nathanael Collins coming into the studio. You're not going to want to miss that. We did profile him a little while ago. He appreciated our kind words. He appreciated our kind words. Enjoyed it. I reached out to him, and he's agreed to come on. And if you guys don't know who he is, he's actually the Commonwealth featherweight title holder right now. So he's going to be in the studio with us on Wednesday for a live interview, which I'm super excited about. And then this Friday, for Female Friday, we have O'Shea Jones.
Right.
I believe. Will it be our first Olympic medalist on Knuckle Up?
Maybe on Knuckle Up.
On Knuckle Up, I think it's going to be our first Olympic medalist on Knuckle Up. O'Shea Jones, if you don't know, she's a bronze medalist from this year's Olympics.
Yeah, we have had Olympic medalists on Talkin.
Yes, we've had them on Talkin Fight, but we've never had one on Knuckle Up. So I believe this is a first for Knuckle Up. We're having an Olympic medalist join us, and we're going to get to talk to her about her new signing to Split Team Management and her decision to turn pro. Yep. And we're going to talk to her about what it was like to wait and have the Olympics postponed for a year and what that was all about. It's going to be a great interview, guys. Don't miss that one, man. Go to talkinfight.com, subscribe, hit the reminder so it'll remind you to tune in 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And check out that interview, man. You're not going to want to miss it. Both of them. You're not going to want to miss both, man. It's going to be great. I'm super excited for this week. So, guys, stay tuned. We got lots coming for you. Mike Orr on Knuckle Up. Jab the like, hook subscribe, knock us out those comments. Talkinfight.com. Set up the reminders. Subscribe. You know what it is, man. Like and share, people. Like and share. And thanks for all the love and support yesterday. It was great. Graham, thanks again.
Cheers. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, man.